Welcome back to my channel. This vlog is part 2 of building a budget PC, best for editing.
Okay, so after getting the new part in, I should have showed that on the video, but I figured I could at least show you before I put the case together what I've done. This is the original power supply unit card, PCU card. So you have the power for your main board, and these go to your CPUs. I mean, it's a server, it has 2 CPUs, so but it's all on the main board. And then you got your PCIe Express, your 8-pin, not Express, but PCIe they call it. It's for your video. It's power for your graphics card. So the standard one just has one, as you can see. The one that I had made on Reddit that I found, thanks to the guy. I don't know if he wants his name mentioned, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, he saved the day. He built a board, has the same screw holes, the same socket for the power supply to adapt in, these same connections, except it has, instead of one of these, it has 4, and it's designed for a 1300 watt power supply, whereas this one was, I think it was 635 or 7, I think it was 635 watt. It's nowhere near enough for this graphics card. So now we have a 1300 watt power supply, which is really cool. It just pulls out, plugs right into the new PSU card. And here, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but they are, the new card is flush on this end. It's quite a bit larger. It comes all the way up to the hard drive bays. It's the same width, the same screw holes and everything. It just doesn't say Dell on it because it's custom made. But really done the trick, I think. Also, this was really tight in the case. So I bought this adapter. It's 180 degrees, 16 pin turnaround. And it allows the cable, allows the graphics card cable, which I don't understand why NVIDIA doesn't include that. Because their graphics cards are huge. Unless it's an oversized case, it won't fit in there without this. But anyway, that allows the case to close on it without pressing on the cables, which is much better. Also, the guy included 4 of these power cables, and I only need 3, so I actually have an extra PCIe port on my power supply unit card. So yeah, that's it. I have my graphics card. I have an audio card here, and then I also have a dual NIC network card right here, which you can lag your stuff together. Really pretty cool when you're moving files and stuff. That's a good thing about a server. You know, you can run 2 CPUs. And you know, you can have tons of space for RAM. You know, I have 8 sticks of RAM in this computer. I have 128 gigs of RAM. I have 2 Xeon processors. They're clocked, I think, at the boost is 3.7. I don't want to tell a lie, I can't even remember. But anyway, they're over 3. I think they're, for sure they're over, sound like it. I don't remember, I'm tired. But I'm pretty sure they're definitely 100% over 3 gigahertz a piece, and they do have 8 cores, so that gives you 16 cores. That's decent. The only bad thing about this is it is kind of old technology. It's very old technology, actually. I think I looked this up in the server came out in 2009. But this server was given to me. You can pick them up for super cheap on the internet. It's the T5600, Dell Precision T5600. They're very cheap on the internet. But you know that you can pick up. I got these CPUs for $6 a piece on ServerMonkey, plus shipping. So that's a good deal. I mean, you can't. Processors are nowhere like that today. But it's old technology. You know, it had to have the version 1. But I mean, they still clock good and they work together, move a lot of data, and that's great for video editing, which is my purpose of this. And it have 128 gigs of RAM. It is DDR3 RAM. I would like to have a DDR5. But maybe next time. This is a budget build, so this graphics card here, it's pretty awesome because it has it's the 4070 by name, but if you look at the specs, it's not the same as the 4070s because it's the 4070 Ti Super. So from what I research and understand, it's a 4080, but there might be a defective part on the CPU or the GPU. I'm tired. Anyway, it has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. The CUDA cores are substantially higher than any of the 4070s. I'm sure there's some high-end specs that I can't think of off the top of my head because I've been working a couple jobs and I'm tired. But I did my due diligence and researched it thoroughly, and this is equivalent to a 4080 card. So, from my knowledge, the only one above it is the 4090 at this time of the recording. So anyway, that's for a budget. I've got this card. I think it was like $850 ish. So between that I got 24 sticks of this RAM, and it's 16 gig RAM, and I got it for like $70, $69 on eBay. I think it was a free shipping, and I can turn around and sell it for more than I paid for it. So I really can't count the $70 on the RAM. The processors were $6. The computer was free. The graphics card, the audio card I had laying around, the network card I had out of my old PC. I'm just using regular. I don't have M.2s. I could do an expansion, I think, and put a M.2 in this, but at the time that this was built, it didn't have M.2 bay. So I have SSDs that's about as good, but they're not as good, I know. But I have an I have a regular solid state drive, and it is small. I need to upgrade it. It's only 500 gig, and I think I have a 2 terabyte for storage for now. But I'm probably going to update my OS to 2 terabyte and then my storage to like 5 terabyte. I know that's still not a whole lot, but I can put a NAS with this, and I could have plenty of storage. In fact, I have another server on the other side that I could put 40 terabytes in that thing if I wanted to. So, but for now, my point here is I need to be able to render video very quickly. It was taking me hours, and my wife edited a video today. I didn't have this power supply board in, but just having it off of one, and she was still able to edit a video substantially quicker than what we have been in the past with this updated processors, RAM, and graphics card, and power supply. Oh, I got the power supply for $130. I think we have 1,100 in it. I haven't even done the math. $850 for the graphics card, $130 for the power supply. So what's that? $950? No, $70, $80, $980. Gosh, I am tired. And then let's just say $20 for the GPUs, because that's with shipping and taxes and everything. So yeah, I have $1,000 in it. Oh, and then I did have to pay $116 to get this special card made so that I can power this effectively. So I have, yeah, that's $1,100. The RAM I paid $70 for, but I'm going to sell that RAM, so it washes out. I'm going to sell my excess RAM. So yeah, I have $1,100 in this computer, and I enjoy messing with electronics, so it was a fun project for me. I do IT for a living, so this was very basic, simple stuff. Literally just pull the old parts out, put the new parts in, and then you run an update on the computer, and it gets the drivers, and that's it. It's very, very simple. But yeah, I'm excited because we have a really good computer to edit video, and I have $1,100 in it. So that's how you have a budget PC. If you find this content helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please help us out. Hit the like button, subscribe. We would appreciate that. Leave a comment if you have questions. We'll try to respond. And if you have any advice, we would love to hear your advice. Maybe we can do one for even cheaper. I like to save money, so call me tight, but I like to live good for less. That's the name of the game. Hey, also, this case, I forgot to mention, it had some parts that helped hold the components secure, the old components for a server, which servers don't come with these big graphics cards. I couldn't get the components in the case and shut the lid. So I actually took a drill, and I drilled the welds out. And on this one I was learning, you'll see the little small holes, but it's okay. They're tiny, it's fine. For me it is, because I have nothing in this computer basically other than these parts. But on this one I got it down pat. I just drilled them out, and then I sanded it so it was smooth, and then I washed it and dried it. But what that does, it allows me to shut the case securely without pressing on any wires or any cables. So I like that. So it'll just lock right in. It can be done. This is a server, and it fits really nice and smooth across there and across the bottom. So no problems. It has a disk drive. It'll fit. I have it in there, but I don't really use the disk drive. And one of my biggest concerns is overheating. So if I have that out, now this being a server, it's designed you can lay it flat like this in a rack. You can also run it this way, which is the way that I prefer to run it, because I have these hangers under the desk here. And you're not even going to see that, but yeah, it allows the air to escape. It's got 3 massive fans. Well, they're decent. They're like, I think they're 82 or 85 CFMs, but there's 3 of them working together, pulling it through. So it's got decent airflow, but if there's any heat in here, I feel like that would allow it to escape out the top. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment, and I'll learn, because I diagnose and work on computers as tech, but I'm just trying something new. We'll see how it works. But anyway, yeah, that's all I had to do. Like I say, these are very cheap online. I think you can pick up this for $200 or $300. This server online. Use I don't want to drop a name because I can't think of it. Anyway, yeah, that's how you make a budget PC. And it doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi module because it's old. It's 2009. So I have a dual NIC card. I don't even need this, but it's in here as a failover. Like if my internet like was to go down, I can just switch it to Wi-Fi and turn on my hotspot, and I'm good to go. I can still roll if I have to. It's not like I'm a 911 emergency, but yeah, it's good to have redundancy, and that's that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And now let's talk about the components inside. But thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure.